Today we're going to be talking about different workouts. So, to you guys, what do you think makes up a complete workout?
Cardio is one thing. You gotta get the
Okay.
heart rate going.
Mm-hmm. What else?
Yes.
A complete workout?
A complete workout. What makes a complete workout?
Let me see.
Where did she come from?
I don't even know. I'm trying to think too. A complete workout.
Yes.
I
What
was
makes
just
up a complete
making,
workout?
always, making sure your whole
Hey girl,
body
hey,
got worked
you
out,
cute.
right? She turned 18. She don't know herself no more.
Listen, Amani been a very pretty young woman. She just not smelling herself.
So that's what I got for what
I'm
makes
thinking,
up
I'm
a
thinking, I'm
complete
thinking.
workout.
For me, a workout
does
gotta
it
be
make
fun.
does
Because if
the
it's boring, I'm
meal
not
add
gonna
up
do it.
too?
No, it's just we just talk about workout.
The
Okay.
workout gotta be fun. If it's boring, I'm not gonna do it.
No, she said what makes a complete workout. It has nothing to do about
It
being
has to
fun.
be fun. If it ain't fun, I'm not completing it.
I'm trying.
I got to answer.
What's your answer?
A complete workout is it has to have a warm up,
Here she go.
a whatchamacallit, and a cool down.
I don't know what a whatchamacallit is.
The
Because
regular,
Teresa's your mother. That's how she knows this.
the regular
No, because she ain't never seen this.
I don't be joining her thingy majiggies. I just felt left out.
And you start rolling on, Lord.
So what makes a complete workout is one, aerobic fitness, and two, muscular fitness. Those are the two things that you need. So aerobic fitness is any activity where your heart rate and lungs work together to provide your muscles with oxygen. Example, running, jogging, cycling, swimming, and even dancing. The benefits of aerobic fitness is a lower risk of heart disease or diabetes type 2 and fewer problems that stem from high blood pressure and high cholesterol levels. Now, muscular fitness is your ability to contract muscles, which allows you to lift, push, pull, and hold objects. This type of fitness is best trained through resistance training done with weights, machines, or body weight exercises. Depending on the intensity of your workout, training for muscular fitness can require a certain level of endurance, which has the but as we age, it has the similar benefits as an aerobic fitness. So the benefits are better bone strength, improves body composition, and better posture. So that's muscular fitness and aerobic fitness. So the third thing that goes with a complete workout is flexibility. The ability to move a joint through a full range of motions. Flexibility not only helps you when doing sports, but also in your daily life when reaching for a high shelf. As we are, as we age, we tend to lose the flexibility, which often limits our ability to carry out certain activities. So the different types of cardio. You have steady state distance cardio, which is continuous training. It includes performing aerobics exercises as a constant pace, like jogging, biking, walking, or like rowing. So 20 to 60 minutes. It's best for beginners. They can go at their own pace and can gradually increase the length of their workouts. You have circuit training, which is alternating between aerobic and different exercises like jogging, then doing sit-ups or push-ups. Like you going in between. I did that yesterday. I did circuit training. That was the first time I did circuit training. I thought I was gonna die because it went from running around doing other stuff and then to the middle and then you're doing aerobics, then you doing strengthening, and it was like, oh, it's gonna kill me. So then usually done in a circle with different stations. So yeah, I had different stations. So there was like a weight station, and it was like a step station, and then there was like the boxing bags that you had to run around and different things like that. So then there's high intensity interval training. That's my favorite. Is alternate
Wait.
between high and low intensity intervals. So I prefer high intensity because to me, a lot of cardio just loses the weight really fast, but high intensity workouts will strengthen your body and give you that definition and that toning. Cardio does not give you toning and different things of that nature. So performing different, when you do high intensity workout, you perform different aerobic exercises at high intensity levels for short periods of time, followed by a slower rest period. So during the rest period, some exercises done at lower intensity. And then they have cross training. Cross training contains more than different types of cardio. Example, do several pieces of equipment in one training session. So you going from like the bike to like some type of weight thing. So you go into different things. And so it's similar to the circuit training, but it's with cross training. Now the thing is cardio versus weight training. So that's the biggest thing. Should people be doing weights or should people be doing cardio? Which one is going to get to people's goals the fastest? So that's really the big question. So it says, which will burn more calories? Which is better for body composition? What's best for beginners? So the traditional view is cardio is for weight loss, weight training for muscle growth. So to me, that's how I feel. Cardio, if you're gonna do cardio is going to drop your weight. That's what cardio is gonna do. It's gonna drop your weight, but then that's when you have the flabby skin and stuff like that because you're not toning anything. So that's why when I knew when I had the surgery, I didn't want to do cardio. I knew I only wanted to do strengthening weights. That's how I was doing kickboxing, things that were going to tone my body because my fear was the hanging skin. So the real driver of weight loss is calorie deficit. So most people are like, oh, if I work out, but the science is calories in, calories out. That's pretty much it. The weight training adds into it. The weight training and cardio adds to it, but as long as you're doing the calories, more calories burnt than calories in, you're going to lose weight regardless. So cardio burns fewer calories than most people think. Jogging burns around 400 to 600 calories per hour, which many people eat back after they get back home. So some people are like, oh, well, you did this workout, they go home and eat, then everything you just burnt, you put right back in. So then pretty much it's as if you did nothing with the cardio. So it says, make sure you don't overestimate your burnt calories. Like I'll look at my watch and say, oh yeah, I burned 600 calories. So I could go and eat. But if I eat 600 calories, then it's like, I might as well not even have worked out because it canceled itself out. So over time, your body adapts to the exercise to reduce calorie expenditure. So some people say, you know, I go to the gym every day and I get on the treadmill and I run for 20 minutes. After a certain time, that 20 minutes is like you just walk and your body is no longer going to burn the same amount of calories because it's like as if you're walking because it's used to that. So you got to kind of mix it up because your body gets used to something and then it no longer burns what you think is burning. So weight training, a normal routine burns around 200 to 300 calories. You burn very less with weight training, but it's different. So if you look at calories burned per hour, then cardio is the winner for more calories burned per hour than weight training because weight training doesn't burn as many calories. But then they have this thing called the afterburn effect, which is usually overestimated. But with weight training, there's an afterburn effect. So after you finish your workout, there's the afterburn effect. So your body still is working. That's why you wake up with the sore muscles because your body is still working with those weights that the body parts that you worked on with the weights. So you're still burning calories as you're going about your day after doing the weight training. So the important role of weight training is fat loss. The key is fat loss. The key is body composition. Your goal shouldn't be to just lose weight, but to lose fat. Because that's the difference. When you're doing cardio, you're losing weight, but you're not losing fat. So that's why you get the jiggly arms and stuff because you just dropped the weight, but the fat is still there because it wasn't enough weight training. it was more cardio than weight training. So people like, oh, they want to prevent the hanging. But then when you tell them to do weight training, they feel like, oh, I don't want to be a bodybuilder. You don't do it to the extent of being a bodybuilder. You do it to the extent of toning your body to where you want it to be. So most people get weight training get a bad rep, especially with females, because like, oh, I don't want a man body, but that's not the case. You want to tone these things, and the only way to tone is through resistance training. That's doing like the sit-ups and the crunches and the things that require strength is what's going to tone and tighten your arms and your legs and create that nice booty. Cardio is not going to do it. You want a booty, you got to do some squats, you got to do some lunges, you got to do some things that's going to take strength and endurance. Those are the things that's going to sculpt your body into what you want it to be. Cardio is just going to drop the weight. That's it. But it's not going to do anything else outside of that. So it says most beginners do too much cardio and not enough weight training. So there's a combination weight training with short intensive cardio. So I'll go in the gym and I'll do weights, I'll do my squats, I'll do all those things. And then towards the end, I'll do 10 to 20 minutes on the treadmill to give me that little bit of cardio. But the 30 to 40 minutes, I'm doing resistance, I'm doing weight training, I'm doing different things like that. So that's my structure. But most people feel like they could do one or do the other. Most people don't add weight training at all into their workout. But weight training doesn't always have to be weights. It can be resistance training. It can be, you know, the squats and things like that. So those are things outside of cardio. So cardio is pretty much anything that's going to raise your heart rate. The weight training is anything that's not going to raise your heart rate, but it's going to create, you're going to create endurance and strength. Any questions?
I've been doing this all wrong for the past 3 years.
Most people really have.
Right? Sharita
Most
just be
people-
coming and messing people's minds up.
I'm doing it all wrong.
Mhm.
I've been doing it wrong for the past 3 years.
I think I'm only doing it right now because I just got a personal trainer. So he asked me all about my body and what I can have since the surgery and what I can't have. So I think that's the only reason why I might be doing this right now for the past 2 days. Other than that, I've been doing it
Girl,
wrong the
I
whole
was
time
gonna
myself.
do a personal trainer. The amount they want for it, child, ain't nobody got time for that.
He's one of my best friends, so
Oh, so you good?
I
You got the
kind of
best
got
friend
the hookup
discount.
on there. Yeah.
I was
Yes,
like,
he
and then
gets
I was
me
like,
together.
with all I'm doing, I can do this myself. I don't need a personal trainer.
Yeah, I get it. See, for me right now, I need it because it was just like, I'm only 3 months out, but I have been so miserable like the last month or so. I was in the hospital for like a week or so because I was just out of everything. Everything was low, my calcium, my iron, my protein.
You wasn't
Anything
taking
you
your
think of.
vitamins?
I was, but for some reason, I don't know what was going on. I wasn't absorbing them as fast as everything was just leaving. I don't know. And I think, I'm waiting on some people.
Do you want any drinks right now?
Can I have just a water with lemon, please? In the to-go cup, and then lemonade for him.
Yep.
Thank you. So yeah, my electrolytes were low, so they made me stay with the banana bag and all that other stuff. And I ended up going to get a B12 shot and staying in the hospital for a minute. And now I feel wonderful. So yeah, that's
And they didn't tell you how to prevent that in the future?
they tried to put me on more stuff. So I'm on IV therapy right now. And I think it was just because more so I wasn't, me and food just don't get along. Like, it's like I have my days. At that time, I had gone 4 days without eating.
Dang.
I had no appetite, nothing. I had only, out of those 4 days of eating, I only drank water one of those days. Those other days, I was severely dehydrated. I didn't eat, I didn't drink, I just didn't have the will to do it. I didn't get out of my bed for those 4 days. It was bad.
That's crazy. And they just put you on more stuff. They just put you on IV therapy. They didn't give you no other things to do.
We added not just B12, but for something else, B something. I'm trying to think. It was just something else that I did to it. But yeah, just the IV therapy is effective, and I've been doing better because now I have, I eat more now. So I don't know what was going on, but I think it was maybe been like a little bit of a sickness or something going on around because my kids were sick at first. But they were still eating and drinking. But I felt like I was coming down with something really bad, and I just didn't do anything.
Shirley, how you been doing over the years?
Hey neighbor,
How you been doing over the years?
I'm here. Today wasn't a good day. It was catch as catch can with the
Huh?
food. The good thing is I have my bike, so I can get on and work out as I please when I please, and stuff like that. But the food has been atrocious. It has.
Why?
Well, I'm dealing with a lot of other stuff, so I'm taking a back seat to all the other stuff. And I know that's not good, but that's where I am.
Okay.
Hmm.
As long as you can pinpoint the problem, you can always get back.
This is true.
It's not a race, it's a marathon. We go at our own pace. Nobody's trying to be like, oh, well, I'm trying to do this. It's a pace because it's a lifestyle. It's not a diet because a diet is a fad, and we get over it. But as long as it's a lifestyle, you can make changes as you go along.
Very true.
One salad ain't gonna make you skinny, and one bad meal ain't gonna make you fat.
You right about
I
that?
like that.
Because people swear, oh, I ate one bad meal. Okay. So we got tomorrow. We do better tomorrow. That's why I do the 80-20 rule. So you don't feel so bad or whatever. As long as you eating 80% good, you got your 20%. My 20% is my wine.
Guess what?
So what is best to eat
I
after?
don't feel bad.
What you said, what you said, Miss young lady?
You
My
say
20%.
your 20% is wine and popcorn. Don't be sitting here talking about it's just your wine. It's your popcorn.
See, I realize I'm addicted to popcorn, but they say it's because it's a possibility that I have a deficiency. So I have to go in to see if my iron is low, which I realize I haven't been taking my iron pills, but I looked up popcorn.
You could crave popcorn
addiction
when your iron is low?
when your iron is low. When I say I eat popcorn like crazy, like a big bag of popcorn with my little stomach, I could bust
Skinny
down my
Pop
whole
is
big
my
bag.
best friend.
When I say a big bag, I don't mean like the dollar bag.
She not
I
always
mean like a
popcorn.
bag like this. I can bust down. I can't eat
So
nothing
now
else.
you want me,
but I
now
eat
I'm scared
popcorn
because I need to go to the doctor too now because that's all I eat. I don't eat nothing else but popcorn.
Yeah, I'm
Popcorn
obsessed with
and ice,
popcorn.
that's
So they
it.
tell you it's a deficient. It's usually an iron deficiency when you crave
I
popcorn.
don't
So
know
they
how they got
told
me
me to
taking
go.
these big old horse
Well,
pills.
that's the same thing for ice,
But
because
I
I never
don't
used to
take
like
my
ice.
iron because my iron I take at night because it doesn't get absorbed with the with other stuff.
the
So they
vitamin-
take that at night.
Yeah, vitamin
So-
C and iron don't. No, calcium and iron don't
Calcium
mix.
and iron, and then so
They
they
don't
told me to go in and check my check my
Now I
iron.
gotta check my food now because I'm eating ice all day and I'm eating
That's what-
popcorn like it's going out of style.
Yeah, ice is another indicator of
I've never eaten ice.
low
My mom's always been a big ice eater, but now I go to Frisch's and get their ice like 4 times a day. It's terrible.
that
I'll
means
get you
your
an ice
iron
maker.
is low. And it's funny
Okay,
because they
sorry,
tell you
guys.
the things you crave will tell you what your body is missing. So when you look up certain things you're craving, and you look it up, like if it's chocolate or something, there's a link to something that your body is not getting.
You learn something new every day. Look at God.
Thank you, God, and thanks for this book.
Because people think, oh, cravings just come out of nowhere. No, that means your body is literally missing something. Your body will always tell you something is wrong with it. We just gotta know what we're looking for.
Let me look this up.
I don't know if something wrong if I like eating it.
Huh?
I don't care if it's something wrong if I like eating it. You understand?
But if you realize you're eating too much of it, like,
Imani,
y'all see the way I eat popcorn. There was something wrong with the way I eat popcorn.
I told you that.
So someone said, look it up.
Yeah.
When you realize you're doing something way too much, then you must look it up and it will tell you what you are your body is lacking.
So you're saying take the calcium in the daytime and the iron at night.
At night, because it won't absorb. So it would be as if you're not even taking iron.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's why I says changing little things make up so much of a big difference.
That might have been possibly why.
That's why we all come together, because some people, you may know some, I may know some, this one may know some. We work together to help each other, so we all on the same accord. We gotta lift each other up.
You really got me in here like, wait a minute. Let me get comfortable. Hey,
So
I'm,
what is
I'm
the
serving
best?
up tea hot.
yes, girl, let me not spill it. I need to keep all the tea to myself.
So yeah, it's so much with our body and different things, because that's why with what I do with the Fit and Fab, it's not just weight loss. It's because everything deals with your health, your mental. Because if you're not doing well mentally, you're not going to eat right. If you're not doing well physically, you're not going to do what you're supposed to do. So they all work with each other. So your mind, your body, and your soul has to be in together in order to maintain your lifestyle in a healthy way. Yes.
I had a light in my hand, my bad. So wait, so I don't know if you did it already, because you just added me. Did you do mental health and weightness already and weight loss already?
I haven't really done, all I did was my, what I did, my podcast that I did about mental health, but that'll be another component. So we're going through these components, the
Yeah.
eating, the,
Because that's what I
but
need.
then
I
we'll be
need
talking
mental
about
health and weight loss.
mental health, because if you are mentally messed up, you're not going to do what you're supposed to. So like, that's why I do like the 21-day self-care challenge, because you have to do little things for yourself on purpose every day. Whether it's 30 minutes, 20 minutes, it's something you need to be doing for yourself on purpose every day.
You know what makes me happy? Getting these done,
That's your self-care.
smoking my little blind. Just, I ain't got to be bothered with Amazon for 3 days.
So we have to find a way to put ourselves first every day.
Mm-mm. Girl,
So that with the meditation, or if you pray, you have to take time out of your day to do those things. That's why I'm into the chakras. I'm into crystal healing now. I do the tarot readings and different things like that, because all these things of the universe and stuff, like before Christianity was given to us, this is what our ancestors did. They relied on the earth. They relied on the universe. They relied on being grounded and all that. So that's what I have taken in, and that's how I get through my days and everything's by keeping my chakras aligned. And even with my kids with the healing crystals, Isaiah be going through different things. So I gave him the quartz crystal, which is like the strongest crystal you can have. And it kind of keeps him balanced and keeps him his mind clear and different things like that. So I want to offer all these things to people, because a lot of people think some of this stuff is weird. So I want to normalize these different areas.
and what they don't know, when people don't understand something, they fear it. Just get to know it first. Just understand it.
But there's not
Get to
really
know its
people
background.
explaining
Like,
it in a way that we will understand, because us as colored people, we've been told so many things are not it, or wrong, or different things. So I'm here to change, to start the conversation and change the perspective of the things that we were told was wrong, like mental health and going to see a therapist or taking medication or seeing a psych.
it's the cliche. Black people don't do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or that's a white person thing. No, like, not for nothing. Like I said, therapy, mental health are all taboo in the Black community. And like you said, you have to normalize that, period. I don't know nothing about a crystal, none about a chakra, but I'm willing to learn. Because maybe it's something that's there that might help me with something.
As I said, I do therapy and I see a psych and also, but I'm like, I need something also for spiritual purposes, because modern medicine is not everything. It has to be things from within that you have to work on also in order to work hand in hand with Western medicine.
Right. Absolutely right. So
that's-
you're doing basically doctors. So you're doing basically modern medicine, and holistic care.
Yeah, together. Because those things together, I feel like that's the perfect balance for most people. It's not for everybody, but for most people, you need a little bit of both. Like I feel like meditation is amazing. Like it's so relaxing. So it gives so much healing in a short period of time. I do like I have like the oils, I have the diffuser. So certain oils bring out certain things and it gives certain soothing and calming. I like those things to me is everything. And like when I'm struggling with something, I pull out my tarot cards. I've done tarot cards for other people. Had no idea what it was, and I'm like, I'm not a psychic or anything. It's to I put in great intentions into the tarot cards. I'll say your name, usually in person, the other person will touch it, but then, I'll do your name, your birthday, and all that to put your intentions into my cards, and then I'll pull a deck. Like I'll do a regular 4-set, or I'll do just one. If somebody has just one thing that they trying to figure out,
I didn't know that.
the cards tell a story. The story may not be your story. I don't know what you're battling, but when I read you what the card means and stuff, sometimes, most of the time, that's gonna resonate with you. Like this girl didn't even know whatever, but the cards, the intentions come from the universe in the cards, and in the cards, the universe makes me the vessel to bring you whatever information that you need to hear.
I'm gonna call you later.
So I'm into all of that. The universe is an energy. What they say, energy can't be broken, it just be transferred. So everything is energy.
Yeah, trust me, I know that part.
Everything is energy.
That's science. Miss, I don't like science. That's
Like science.
that's physics.
You don't like physics. Seriously, you don't like physics?
That's
Science
physics.
is dope. It depends on what you're studying, though.
And only negative energy can be transferred if you're gonna tell it right.
Ooh, all right.
Goes to pause. I'm saying, if you're gonna, I ain't gonna.
God, mind, talk your stuff, girl. Talk your stuff. You got a smart one there, sis.
Like sometimes. Anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns? And it's funny because with this, I give this for free because I feel like this information should be sold or whatever the case may be. But I do take friendly donations. I do tell people that, but I don't charge for my services. I'm not ever going to charge for my services. But if I do like a speaking engagement, somebody want me to come and speak, I'll charge for that. But these things that I do with you all, with the groups and the different things are for free because sometimes people fail because they can't afford the information, they can't afford the care. So that's why I'm like, I'll take a friendly donation if you got it. If you feel like, you know what, Teresa's been helping me and I want to give a little something because I got a little something extra, I'm okay with that. But outside of that, I'm gonna still be here to help whomever needs the help.
I need you to read these cards later, though. I need something to come out the universe and slap the fire out of me. I don't know, like you gonna figure it out.
Yeah, I do the whole staging, which I just learned that staging takes out negative and positive energy. I have to order Palo Santos because Palo Santos brings the positive energy back. So sage takes everything away, and then you gotta put your intentions in to put whatever positivity back. But if you do the Palo Santos brings in the good energy. So, no questions, no comments, no concerns. Not ready for this next clean eating? Because I'm needed, child.
You might get a message.
What are we gonna be doing for the clean eating?
It's gonna be like before.
Okay.
But this you gotta if you don't take a picture, it didn't happen.
You got
So-
your message?
Yes, I saw it. So it's gonna be accountability. We all each other's accountability. So you gotta post it. Different things of that nature. So we all together, eating clean, detoxing our body, Because we did the last one like mid-April, so we're going on in the beginning of May. We probably do another one at the end of May, but I needed one in the beginning of May. With all these daggone events I'm having.
Right, I was about to say the same thing. All these events. Wait a minute, May 2nd. What day is that?
Monday. Sunday, well, before Sunday, I'll give out all the information on the things you need to shop for and stuff like that.
Because I'm about to check my calendar real quick. Because, girl, I don't want to lie and say, yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And then I cheat.
You got to learn how to not be able to cheat for 5 days. You got to learn how to be in a social setting and still stick to what you need to stick to because you have goals.
And that's one thing I wanted to learn. How if I'm out and about and I have to eat? How can I take something?
I give you that. I give you that. What you can eat while you out and about.
There you go.
So there's
Thank
no
you.
excuses.
All right, the second is my Mother's Day event. That's a Sunday. So we got to.
No, the second is when I give you the information. We start on the Monday.
Oh, I'll be fine about that. That'll be the last meal. Yes, Jesus, come through. That'll be the last
Monday
supper.
is when we start our posting. Sunday is I need to see what your purchases, your start to your week that you
Right.
that you purge all your bad stuff and you got in your good stuff.
Oh my God, no wine for 5 days. I just realized it's like, wait. Okay,
It's only
I can
5
do it.
days. You could do it.
All right, I won't smoke for 5 days. I won't drink for 5 days. I'll do my clean eating.
And you got to take pictures of everything you eat and drink and post it because if you don't post it, it didn't happen.
Well, y'all
And
gonna
then
be seeing the
The
whole
person
background
who
of
has
Amazon.
the most post activity wins a prize at the end.
Ah, interesting, said the grasshopper.
So it gives people the incentive to do the right thing for the 5 days.
Yeah. All right, I get food stamps on the. No, I'm playing. Wait, I do. I get them on the 4th. So you gotta give me a little second. I need 200.
No,
I don't
I'm
want to spend
sorry.
cash on food, girl. Hey,
You are investing in yourself.
you're absolutely right. Because
That's
remember, when we did Weight Watchers, girl, I was excited. I was like, yeah, I can do this. I did it. And then stuff happened.
Life happens, but we have to be able to pick ourselves back up and keep
You're
moving.
right.
Because if you
Because-
dwell in life happens, we ain't gonna never get nowhere. It happened, you get over it, and you move forward.
Right, like God gave you he gave you another day to figure it out. Like
To
if you
figure it
messed
out.
up
If
this
you wake up the
time,
next day, it's a new day.
Right.
The next
God's
day, fly,
willing,
do it
you-
differently.
oh, because before I go to bed, me and Kiara gonna be friends again. So I'm gonna work that same 30 minutes. Girl, I was in here crying.
You can't overdo it if you're just beginning, because you will do more harm than good.
But you know this, I'm running around at work all day. I'm never in one spot at work. I'm running here, I'm running here, I'm running there.
It's not the same thing. It literally isn't. Just like people like, oh, I walk. Your body's used to walking. That's not doing nothing. So you just did something extra. So you need to give your body time to process that, or
Right.
it will hit you. So you don't do her again until tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to do something else, you could do like yoga or something, but nothing as strenuous as that. Your body needs time to process that.
I can't do this either for 5 days. Damn it.
Well, you better get it out. You get it out and over with right
It's
now,
an edible.
girl.
It candy.
I know.
Oh, I got THC honey.
I don't like honey. Honey is nasty.
I put it in my tea in the morning, girl. I have a little bit of buzz.
High all day long.
Huh?
Supposed to wrap around.
Not all day long. What? What you say?
You in candy, smoking, and tea. It sounds like you high all day long, sis. That's a conversation for another time. So we're gonna get Thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, be well. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.